Hi students, I hope all are fine. So we are dealing about this short story, The Wonder Bowl, in which we have reached a place where Bouches and Philemon treating or showing kindness to absolutely two strangers. So we have reached a place where though they do not have anything to give, they just give them or making them feel at home, giving a bowl of milk, isn't it? So that's where we have reached. So let us continue. Bouches poured the milk from the bowl into 2 cups and placed them before the guests. They drank the milk and later one of them asked for some more. Bouches in confusion said, "Sorry, my dear guests, there is hardly a drop left in this bowl." "Why?" cried the guest, taking the bowl. "There is milk in this bowl as much as we want." So saying, he filled not only his cup but also his friend's. Baucis was astonished as the guests filled their cups again from the bowl. She could hardly believe her eyes. "They are not ordinary men," whispered Baucis to her husband. "Yes," he replied, "they must be angels from heaven, come to bless us." Okay, so now I think you have understood what happens to the bowl. That bowl becomes a wonder bowl, isn't it? So what happened? Bauches pours milk from the bowl in 2 cups for these two strangers. So they have it, and after that, one of the guests asked for some more milk. But Bauchus was in very confusion because she knew that there was no milk left. Because of that, she was in a confusion and she said, "Sorry, dear guest, we don't have any milk left. We do not even have a drop left to give you. This is all we have." Then the guest said, "Why? Why are you saying like that?" "Because the bowl, there is milk in the bowl. You just see, there is milk in the bowl." Saying that, he took the bowl and filled not only his cup but also the other stranger's cup. Then Baujas could not believe her eyes because they had only a little milk and she had already poured them into the cups of these two strangers. But now there is milk again in this bowl. So when Bauchi saw that, she was astonished. She could not believe her eyes. Then she said, "These are not ordinary men." She told Philemon that they are not ordinary men. Philemon also answered, saying, "Yes, they are. They must be angels. They must have come to bless us." Then, "Good mother," said the guest, "we thank you for your kindness. May your bowl be full of milk always." Okay, so there is a boon given to Philemon and Baucis. One of the guests said, "We thank you for your kindness. You had been so very kind to us. So because of that, your bowl will never fail giving milk. There will always be milk in the bowl." Then they went to bed. Philemon and Baucis could hardly sleep because of the wonder that the strangers had worked with the bowl. The guests arose early next morning and got ready to go. Philemon and Baucis walked out with them for a short distance. "Good, Philemon and Baucis," said one of the guests. "We are God's messengers. We are much pleased with your kindness. Ask for anything you like and you shall have it." Okay, so giving the wonder bowl, they went to bed. But Baucis and Philemon could not sleep because they have seen a miracle. Okay, they have seen a wonder performed by these two strangers. So because of that, they could not sleep. And the next morning, everyone got up, and the guests were ready to go. Okay, it was time for them to leave. Then Bouches and Filament, they just went with them in order to see them off. They went with them, just walked a good distance, a short distance. So after that, the guest said, "Good Filament and Bouches, I am, or we are, God's messengers. We have come here to bless you. We are very much pleased with your kindness. So you ask for anything and you shall have it." So the guests are giving a kind of boon. Okay, a kind of boon. You ask for anything and we will give you that in return, because they were God's messengers. Then the old couple looked at each other. After a moment, Philemon said, "Good angels, we wish to die together." "Be it so," replied the angels. "There is your home. Live in it as long as you desire, and come to heaven together." Old Philemon and Baucis were astonished to see their poor cottage turned to a grand mansion. When they turned around to thank the angels, they saw nobody there. They humbly prayed to God and lived in their mansion, doing good to everyone. Okay, so since these two angels asked Philemon and Baucis to ask for a boon, Philemon and Baucis just looked at each other. They did not have any greedy desires, but what they wanted was they wanted to die together. Okay, so that was the request. That was a boon they asked from the angels, and the angels granted their desire. They said, "Okay, you shall die together." Then they said, "Okay, that is your house. You just live there, how much ever you, as long as you desire, and you come to heaven together." Okay, means to say you shall die together. Then Philemon and Baucis, when they turned, they could not believe their eyes, because their old hut, that poor hut, had turned into a big, great mansion. I mean, great mansion is a very big house. Okay, very big house, and they could not believe their eyes, because it was a miracle that had been done by the angels. So they turned to thank the angels, but they did not see anybody, because the angels had already vanished. So they prayed to God and also lived in this mansion, doing good to everyone. Okay, so I hope the kindness of Baucis and Philemon gave them or blessed them. Okay, God blessed them because of the kindness of Baucis and Philemon. So this is a story which gives us, or which tells us, that we need to be kind towards everyone. Okay, so that is a moral which we have to take out, we have to cull out from this story. So I hope this story is very clear to you. So we have two new words. Mansion, as I said, it's a grand house or a palace. Okay, big house, we can say it. Then astonished means wondered, okay, or surprised. And we have a worksheet. Why did Bouches feel that the stranger should have come earlier? So what was the reason? Second one, what were the strangers pleased with? Third, what made Bouches astonished? Fourth one, together the couple decided that the strangers were dash. Okay, you can fill in the blank with the right word. Okay, with the right word. So I hope today's class is clear to you. Thank you and bye.